Hello world. Brief update about Ecuador, about the situation. This week we had the killing of a presidential candidate, Fernando Villavicencio, as many of you may have already heard, and it was in very there are so many things to see around this death. This candidate was very strong in many polls. He was, we could say, the right center wing, not like really right, but more or less. He was a journalist. He became known because he denounced, he reported many corruption cases, many things that he discovered in investigation cases. So he had a lot of enemies. He was number 2 in many polls. There will be elections on August 20. I'm recording this on August 11. He had many enemies, as I told you. One of the main people he was always reporting cases on was the former president Rafael Correa. He reported lots of things on the corruption of the government, receiving money from private companies. He was investigating also the mafias, the drug dealing mafias, narcos, and he was almost every day mentioning the leader of the narcos, or the most important leader of the gangs here, and he was all the time saying, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. He didn't like to use vest, to wear vest. Well, these things happen. However, it's also worth mentioning that the police, the security, the guard failed. There were many open flanks. They didn't use an armored car, which is very weird because he had already received death threats. Many things failed. There are many things around this that are being investigated. Even the president, Guillermo Lasso, he called the FBI to come help in the investigation, and also for the Ecuadorian people to trust in the results of the investigation, because there is so much corruption here that we want to believe what they say here. We need the FBI to give trustworthy results. I will let you know what this is all about as they start getting news. There will be a debate here in Ecuador for the candidates. It's mandatory for them to appear, and let's see. Subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and be ready for the Sunday tip, because I will be live streaming in the evening. That is by 7 p.m. not sure if 7 or 8 p.m. Ecuador time, this upcoming Sunday, 13th of August. I will be talking about the candidates, what they will be saying during the debate. So if you have questions, you can comment on the chat there too, and leave your comments here on this video, your questions. So we'll be talking about the whole situation. For the moment, we have to wait about what the investigations say, because everything is very weird. They have caught 6 people already involved in the murder. That same night of the event, 2 nights ago, they caught one of the guys at the moment. This guy was injured, and instead of being taken to the hospital as the normal procedure, he was taken to the Attorney General's office for being processed. But that's not the normal procedure, and guess what? He died. It's so weird, the many things that are happening. Colombian police is helping the investigation too, because the 6 arrested people are all Colombians. And the Colombian media has said something that the Ecuadorian media hasn't said, which is that these Colombian guys were in contact. They found in cell phones that they were in contact with Ecuadorian politicians. No names mentioned so far, but all very weird. May he rest in peace, because, well, Villavicencio was not my candidate, but I don't think he was a corrupt man. I think he was honest, and he earned a lot of enemies. So, well, it could happen to anyone in the situation. The situation in the country has been escalating a lot in the last 2 years. especially in the coastal region. I am in Cuenca, there's a holiday, the situation is really normal here. Of course we're shocked, we're sad, but it's not like we can't go out on the streets. There's a state of emergency, but no curfew. Just in case you're wondering, if you're planning to come to Ecuador, you can come to Ecuador, you can plan. If you're going to the Galapagos only, well, nothing happens there ever. It's very far from mainland. And here in Cuenca, also the situation is fine. In Quito, with caution. Guayaquil, very high caution. Read the travel advisories, UK, USA. I'm going to update a video about security and safety for Vildep Tours channel. But meanwhile, well, see you on Sunday. Leave your comments, questions, remember here. I'll be reading all of them and answering. And if I don't answer them here, then I will answer on the live stream. So, see you. Bye-bye.